It's time to work with what you have. Be grateful for it. Never try to be something you're not. Please scroll on if you don't want to hear this. I'm usually here with these cards. You may be used to seeing that, but this channel is called Need This Message. I actually just did channeled messages prior to the cards. And we are experiencing a massive spiritual shift. A lot of you already know that. So you're going to start seeing a shift in what people online are saying too, including people like me. It's like my spirit, everything in me, my consciousness, which is my spirit, that's your heart and mind, everything, your consciousness has completely rebelled against the cards. I just can't even do them right now. Anyway, here's where I'm going. I can't people please. Neither should you, unless it's in your human design. When you try to live outside your human design, it's like constantly playing a game of Operation. And before you judge me for doing a video like this instead of just downloading all this and uploading it to an editor, my brain is moving too fast for that. I have always tried to do that. That is my biggest bottleneck hold up to content creation. So the main point is the message. At some point, if I have somebody to help me, yeah, I can make a lot of really fancy videos. For now, this is what you get. Like, I see an advertisement for an app, so I know that people have maybe heard of this, but look, this is from the 80s. It was this game where you'd have to reach into this guy with tweezers, and if you didn't do it just the right way, it would buzz.
If you touch the side.
Here goes the funny bun. Don't get nervous. I did it. That's $200.
Yeah. Anyway, it was so annoying. I never had the game, but I knew people who did, and it was annoying. But that's what it's like when you're constantly trying to live outside your human design. This is very important. Certain emotions tell you if you're living according to your theme. I will explain. If I had more time, I would do a prettier presentation, but this is a Google Doc I'm working on, and what I think I'm going to do, because honestly, this is what I enjoy, and I have to lean into what I enjoy. I have to stop trying to be something I'm not. And it's just hit me today. Like, I meditate. It's another thing I'm going to talk to you guys about, but before I digress, this is a document I'm working on, and I might just work on it, this and other documents. Seriously, I could do like a million of these. This is my happy place. I want to show you something. Human design basics. I am not a coach, just a messenger. And if you need a coach, please don't ask me. I am not a coach. I'm really just here to give you the basics. I'm just a few steps ahead of where you are, but feel free to do your own research. To get a free human design chart, this is my website. Everything here is stuff I actually have used. Free human design chart. It will give you a really cute human design chart that looks like this. I have never upgraded. You can if you want to, but I don't know enough to tell you yours. But here's what I've learned. I'm a manifester. We inform before acting. We tell others what we're going to do before we initiate action. Now, you may wonder where this came from. I'm going to let you do your own research on that. I'm just going to say, I believe that if you don't take control of this, it's like taking control of your consciousness, of your avatar, then someone else could be taking control of it for you, okay? I've done other videos about it. It's been a long time. It's probably been over a year. But here's what I mean. Like, even this video here is an example. Inform before acting, manifester. I tell people what I'm going to do. Like me doing this video, I'm not asking for opinions. Even though I know people are going to give me opinions, I'm not asking for opinions. I get my guidance, like the way I do my videos, it's always been this way. I've got so many ideas, if you want to call it that. It all comes from within. It's like when I meditate, when I pray, that's my guidance. And when I go against that, when I start trying to people please, I get angry. Let me explain. And I really hope you will do your human design if you haven't. If you don't have to do the one I showed you, just find one and do it. Generator. Wait to respond. They respond to life's opportunities rather than initiate. See, we don't. Manifestors, we initiate. We're not here to be told what to do. Oh, it's so frustrating. People try to tell us what to do. It makes us angry. Manifesting generator. Wait to respond and inform. They wait to respond once clear, inform others before acting. Now, I just saw a good video about this on TikTok. I wish I knew the coach's name, but she said that manifesting generator is not a type of manifester, it's a type of generator. I'm going to get more into that later. That's something you can look into more yourself. Anyway, she said it's not like a hybrid manifester. We're like 8 to 10% of the population. I forget the breakdown of the rest. Reflectors are 1%. Anyway, manifesting generator. Then we go to projector. Wait for the invitation. Wait to be recognized and invited before offering guidance. Reflector. This one's interesting. Wait 28 days lunar cycle. Wait through a full lunar cycle before making major decisions. When we talk about not self theme, the game of operation. Okay, let me go back to manifester. My not self theme is anger. It occurs when I feel controlled or blocked from initiating action or expressing my true desires, especially being told what to say. That's why, like, even my followers, like, I'll be honest with you, like, I don't care how long you've been following me. Some people know this. I am not here to take requests, and it so frustrates me when people try to force me to do things, and especially now with the Ascension. The reason I'm being called to share this right now is because this is getting stronger. Like, I mean, when I talk about anger here, like, oh my gosh, I have been so angry. I just have to not look at comments because it triggers me. It's not the person leaving the comment. It's not the comment itself. It triggers something in me. So that's something I have to work on. Generator, your not self theme. Frustration occurs when you're engaging in tasks or relationships that don't bring you satisfaction, or when you're not responding to life correctly. That's interesting. I'm going to say that's interesting a lot. It really is, though. Manifesting generator, your not self theme is frustration and anger. Ugh, see, I feel that too. Anger and frustration are like that. Anyway, occurs when you skip steps, don't wait for your sacral response, or try to initiate instead of responding to opportunities. Projector. Not self-theme, bitterness occurs when you're not recognized for your guidance, or when you try to try to push yourself to work like a generator. Wow. Self-theme disappointment occurs when life doesn't align with your expectations, or you feel out of sync with the environment and people around you. Let me get into this. Like, it's interesting to read through these, especially when I compare myself. Again, I really hope you will learn. You will do yours, because it's better than trying to be something you're not. It really is a very positive thing. This is not negative. And there are other ways to look at it. There's a spiritual leader named Caroline Meese. Maybe it's Miss. I love her. I love her teachings. She talks about something called archetypes, which is very similar. And I actually am going to get into her teachings later too. But right now, this is human design, and I have learned so much about myself, and it has helped me so much to just accept who I am. And I hope you will learn too, because it gets so hard and frustrating. It's like just it's like beating your head against a wall. Projectors get bitter if they're not recognized for their guidance. That's interesting to me, because I'm not someone who needs recognition. Like, when people give me recognition, like, I'll be honest with you, I'm not trying to be mean. And I hope this will make sense now that you see my type. And you've probably dealt with other people like me. Also, we have a bit of neurodivergence. I'm sorry if I'm hopping around a little bit. This is what I'm called to do right now. I'm going to have some rambling messages, because I have a lot of information to pass on, because it's helped me and I want it to help you. And that's what God is telling me to do. I really don't like being told what to say, because my guidance comes from within. And when someone tries to tell me, well, I want you to make this type of video, or I want you to do this, or like right now, Facebook, when I say Facebook, I'm talking about the platform itself, and I'm not going to talk about it right now. And YouTube to a lesser extent, but Facebook really has been trying to force me into subscribers. That's not me. Like, I can't do that. I've done it before. I'm not doing it again. See, I'm not someone who needs to be recognized for my guidance. I don't need recognition. When people come to me, and again, this is going to sound so mean, but when they come to me, even to give me approval and to say, I hope you continue doing your videos, I'll be honest with you, it just irritates me that somebody wasted my time. It's like, I'm going to do the videos anyway. I don't need your approval. But then at the same time, that's just my knee-jerk response. Because I feel like even approval, I know this is going to sound crazy, and some people are going to get it, others may not, but I have a feeling other manifestors are going to get it. Because now I understand why some of us are like this. Because I've been in support groups. I've known these people. We're like this. We want to do it because we want to do it. The second you tell us to do it for you, we don't want to do it anymore. That's why, like, I get so frustrated when people try to tell me how to do my readings, or they try to tell me anything at all. You should do your readings like this. You should show your face. I mean, you don't know why. Oh, gosh, I don't like attention. I don't like recognition. I just want to be left alone to do this. I have to initiate action and express my true desires, express myself. Anyway, let's keep going. In human design, inner authority refers to the unique internal decision-making process that guides each individual to make the right choices for themselves. It's how you find your truth, and it varies from person to person based on their design. Rather than making decisions from the mind, which can lead to confusion or external conditioning, your inner authority directs you to make decisions that are aligned with your true self. This is why you need to do your human design. Everybody has different ones. Like, there are several different types of inner authorities. Mine is splenic. It's gut and instinct. That's why, like, even doing the card readings and stuff, like, some of us, like, I don't know where it comes from. It's like just a knowing. It's just in my gut. It just happens immediately. And it's like, I know it, and I know when it's not it. And I also know when I fight it, because, yeah, I can get in my own way, too. I go against my gut all the time, especially when it comes to my personal stuff. The splenic voice is very quiet. So trust your initial instinct. Sometimes it's hard because my will wants to go against it. There are other authorities. Please understand what yours is. Not self, manifester. Okay, this is important. Inform before acting. Before initiating action, inform those who will be affected. This helps to reduce resistance from others. Okay, follow your unique inner authority. Avoid anger by communicating your intentions before acting and staying true to your inner guidance. Don't let others control or limit your freedom. In other words, for me, the person who owns this channel, I have to stop getting angry and stop seeing it as a personal attack anytime someone leaves me a comment about, like, even a fan comment, even a good one. For some reason, those bother me more than anything, because I'm like, well, what if I change? That's how I see it. You know what I mean? It's like, well, now you've limited my freedom. I have to be this person that you want me to be. You know, it shouldn't be that way. But hopefully it understands, because other people, wait to respond. You allow life to present to you. This is a generator. Then you respond with your sacral energy. Wow, this one's wait to respond and inform. See, or wait for the invitation. That's not me. Like, we don't wait for invitations, and we get angry. My response, like my gut, like how I know I'm on the right path, if I start getting angry, avoid angry by this is how I do it, by communicate my intentions before acting. And you know what? If anybody has any advice to give me, or if anybody says, you shouldn't have done this, you should have done a card reading like usual, I'm going to be honest with you, it makes me so angry, because it triggers me. It's not about that person. I have to ignore it, and I'm going to try to do that. Yes, I ignore it, because I have to follow what I'm supposed to do. I could have sat here all day and tried to do a reading. It would not have happened. I was so angry. Like, every time I tried, I would just get so angry. It has been terrible. And it's because of the ascension. It's because a lot of you know we're going through a spiritual shift. These responses are getting stronger. I'm very grateful for it. I'm so grateful for it, because what it means is I'm on the right path. Something that doesn't make me angry, like doing this video, which seems longer. I know you might think I could have done a shorter video. No. This was the shortest video I could have done today. That's what my mind wanted to do. You can't talk me out of it. Somebody needed to hear this message. When I go against it, I can't do anything. It's just like I lock up. And I go against what God wants me to do. And I'm not even joking. You need to learn what your human design is. I'm going to end with this. Anything sent to harm you and me. When I say these, I'm saying them to myself as well. Anything sent to harm us always increases our abundance and makes us more stunningly attractive. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.